Hey guys, it's Snail Along here, and how's everyone doing? Welcome to another video, and in this video I'll be talking about the difference between Drygore Longswords and Drygore Maces. So you might be wondering, why am I doing this? Well, lots of people have been trying to compare the Drygore Longswords and the Drygore Maces recently, and I wanted to settle this by maybe creating a video, and I'm going to try and get all the information I can about both sides of the story and everything, so I can try and explain to you what the difference is and which ones you should be buying. So first off, the Drygore Longswords do have better damage. They have 1182 damage or something around there, whilst the Drygore Maces have around 850. So the Drygore Longswords outright do have more damage, but damage per second might be different, as you never know, Drygore Maces might be quicker. Now, I am told that Drygore Maces are slightly quicker, but they're still slightly less DPS, but they're not very noticeable. So if you do use prayer a lot, because Drygore Maces do have the prayer bonus, then I'd definitely go for the Drygore Maces, as Longswords don't have the prayer bonus. The main reason why Drygore Longswords are higher is because the Drygore Longswords do look very nice when they're sheathed, and also when you're using them. And personally, I do think the rapiers are kind of standard, even though the rapiers aren't in this debate. The rapiers are kind of standard, and the Drygores, the maces, are quite bad. I don't really like the look of them. So if you're wondering why the Drygore Longswords are higher than all the others, well, even because they're higher than the rapiers, which have exactly the same stats and everything, that's because one, of their looks, and two, maybe more monsters are weaker to slash. I'm not quite sure. So now guys, I'll get a bit more into the statistics. So a friend of mine actually did some tests at the Kingback Dragon, and it's not weak to anything, and it has a fairly quick kill. Notice the stats might be a bit similar to RS Shortvid's video he did about 1.5 months ago as of making this, but I did not copy him in any way. So just how fast were the mace kills? The slowest kill was around 50 seconds, and the fastest kill was around 34 seconds. So the average kills overall was 40 seconds, and that's basically that. And then the longswords were, the slowest was around 44 seconds. Notice it's 6 seconds faster than the maces, and the fastest was about the same as the maces. So on average it was about 37 to 38. So there's quite a big difference there. Talking about 5 seconds. So if you're not really bothered about small differences like that, then it doesn't really matter which you buy, unless you're doing it for the prayer bonus, so I'll get onto that in 1 second. So, just how big of a difference is prayer? Well, it tested, he also tested it with the prayer bonus, taking down the results of that as well, and he didn't find any big difference in the speed of the kills, because he didn't have turmoil or anything. I think he just used soul split or something like that. So if you're planning to camp down somewhere, and you do have Temple of Seniston, Ancient Curses, and 92 prayer, maybe it might not be faster kills, but you could do it, well, you could stay there for longer, and if you do have the dual Drygore Maces, then you could stay there for even longer than if you had the Longswords. So I guess Maces would extend your trip a bit, but Longswords would be if you're trying to just do a Slayer task or something like that, and you're trying to get it out of the way. So that's basically it for the prayer bonuses. They're around the same prices, apart from the Longswords are about 5 mil more. As I said, they do look better, and they do have better outright damage. But maces, if you do a lot of prayer, which I know loads of people have maces, then I'd definitely go for maces, as it really does slow down your prayer drainage. So just to make sure everyone's clear on this, the Drygore Longswords do generally do slightly better DPS, but if you want to stay down somewhere for longer, and you do have equipment with the prayer bonus to kind of extend your trip, making you have health higher, then I'd definitely go for the maces. But overall there's not much difference, so I'm not sure which one you'd buy. If you're rich, then you might buy the Longswords. Maybe the rapiers or the Drygore Maces, doesn't really matter. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave it a like. Join my friend's friend chat, FatNooblet, and maybe we can start some kind of discussion on this. My name is Snail Along, and I'll see you next time. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. So yeah, that's all fine. See ya.